Afternoon in Albany, state lawmakers are discussing legislation that would give terminally ill people the right to seek life-ending medication. And a group of Western New Yorkers left for the Capitol earlier this morning to make their voices heard. News 4's Angela Cristoforos shares their message.
A group of Western New Yorkers, including members of the Diocese of Buffalo, boarded a bus early this morning on a mission to get their point across in Albany.
We're trying to inform society about the options that don't include ending someone's life early.
They're against proposed assisted suicide legislation that would give terminally ill people the right to ask their doctor for life-ending medication.
Rather than be a death with dignity sort of bill, this really we think violates people's dignity because there's not quite enough protections for people who may be depressed, may be in a situation that they're maybe not thinking straight enough.
The proposal now before lawmakers would require 2 doctors to sign off on the life-ending medication. In other states like California, Oregon, and Washington, D.C., this is already legal. Some Western New Yorkers believe it should be in New York State as well.
It's a person's right if they want to end their life with dignity and avoid terrible pain and suffering both for them and their families.
Others argue there's other ways to deal with pain.
There's actually very good pain control available. And if you look at the statistics from Oregon, it's really not so much about pain. It's more about feeling like they're in control, being afraid of the future, not wanting to suffer in any way.
That many people don't realize the slippery slope that the other states that have already passed this have found to be.
The legislation has been proposed here in New York State for years, but has yet to receive a vote in the legislature. Another hearing is scheduled for May 3rd in New York City. In Cheektowaga, Angela Cristoforos, News 4.